Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today Amalabi brings you this video about one of the most recognized names in wrestling that as a fan you must know. It's the one and only Hulk Hogan. Okay, let's get started.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Terry Eugene Bollea, better known by his ring name Hulk Hogan, is an American retired professional wrestler, television personality, actor, entrepreneur, and musician, born on August 11, 1953 in Augusta, Georgia. Hogan was more than any other individual, the person responsible for turning professional wrestling from a regional curiosity into the big sports entertainment business that it is today. During his heydays in the 1980s and 90s, he was one of the most recognizable figures in the world and was able to branch out into television and films. Terry Bollea was the son of construction foreman Pietro Peter Bollea, born in 1913 and died in 2001, of Italian descent, and homemaker and dance teacher Ruth V. Bollea, born in 1922 and died in 2011, of Scottish, French, and Panamanian descent. When he was still a baby, the family relocated to Tampa, Florida, where Hulk has called home ever since. As a young person, his sport of choice was baseball, and was said to have attracted professional big league talent scouts as a little leaguer. But as with many other professional wrestlers, an injury ended his career in more traditional sports. He discovered professional wrestling at the age of 16, setting himself on the course that would change his life and the entire wrestling world. In December 1983, Bollea married Linda Claridge. They have a daughter, Brooke, and a son, Nick. Linda filed for divorce in 2007 after finding out about Hogan's affair with her friend. In his 2009 autobiography, Hogan denied allegations that he never cheated on her and even considered committing suicide after the divorce. Hogan has been in a relationship with Jennifer McDaniel since early 2008. The two were engaged in November 2009 and married a year later in Clearwater, Florida. Hulk Hogan's career in wrestling began under modest circumstances, wrestling a match for the CWF promotion in Fort Myers, Florida, in 1977, eventually adopting the masked character known as the Super Destroyer. After local TV hosts compared Hogan favorably to Incredible Hulk star Lou Ferrigno, the Hulkster character that would make him a star began to take shape, but it wasn't until it joined forces with Vince McMahon Sr. in 1979 that he started using the name Hogan. The following year, he also began wrestling in Japan while still with the WWF, but after taking the role of Thunder Lips In Rocky Part 3, without McMahon's permission, he parted ways for the first time with the WWF. He came back in 1983 after McMahon's son took over the company with eyes toward more mainstream success for the sport, and he wanted Hogan to be the face of the company. There, his persona as a heroic All-American helped usher in the 1980s professional wrestling boom, where he headlined the first 9 editions of WWF's flagship annual event, WrestleMania. During his initial run, Hogan also won the WWF Championship 5 times, with his first reign holding the record for the second longest in company history. Additionally, he is the first wrestler to win consecutive Royal Rumble matches, winning in 1990 and 1991. In 1993, he departed the WWF to sign for rival promotion World Championship Wrestling (WCW). Hogan subsequently won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship 6 times and also holds a record for the longest reign in the company history. In 1996, he underwent a career renaissance upon adopting the villainous persona of Hollywood Hulk Hogan, leading the popular New World Order and NWO stable. As a result, he became a major figure during the Monday Night Wars, another boom of mainstream professional wrestling. Hogan returned to WWE in 2002, following his acquisition of WCW the prior year, winning the WWE Championship for the 6th time before departing in 2003. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005 and inducted a second time in 2020 as a member of the NWO. Hogan used his popularity to launch an acting career. His first film role was the aforementioned performance as Thunderlips in the 1982's Rocky Part 3. In the 80s and 90s, Hogan made several attempts to make it as a mainstream Hollywood action star, appearing in films like No Holds Barred, Mr. Nanny, and many television series and video games. Hogan succumbed to the trend of celebrity reality television with the VH1 series Hogan Knows Best, featuring him and his family. He was also the frontman for the wrestling boot band, whose sold record, Hawk Rules, reached number 12 on the Billboard Top Kid Audio chart in 1995. As of 2021, Hulk Hogan's net worth is roughly $25 million, which makes him one of the richest wrestlers in the world. In August 2015, Hulk Hogan purchased a 5-bed, 6-bath, 5,400 square foot home in Clearwater Beach, which he shares with his new wife, Jennifer. This $3.3 million house features a beachfront deck among the sand dunes and its panoramic beach views. Hulk Hogan's most popular and famous car is no doubt his 1994 Dodge Viper RT10, probably because it's his most outlandish looking. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds with a max speed of 155 miles per hour, and has a base price around $55,000. The Dodge Challenger SRT Demon is one of his prized vehicle possessions. Its top speed is 200 miles per hour, and the car starts at $83,000 for a 2018 version. The white Chevrolet Tahoe is probably Hulk's most down-to-earth car that he uses to go to the gym. The 2018 Chevrolet Tahoe cost $47,900,000. It runs on the 6.2-liter engine, which produces about 420 horsepower.
That's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you have any recommendation for us, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!